Hey, this is MinisterGold. This is a mix setup tutorial on how to make a first, second, and third command. Now, I've already made a first command, so when we go look at the first command, it'll be something very quick. Whatever I've already covered in the first command video, I will go over very quickly. Whatever is new to the first command, I will go over step by step. And then with the second and third command, I will also go over that step by step. But yeah, everything that's already covered in the first command will be very quick or, just mentioned. But yeah, so basically, if you have a first command, basically, people are pretty motivated to get that generally, like being the first in your stream. But there's nothing for anybody after that. So by having a second and a third command, you give something that is not as good as first, but it's still like a claim to something like, right below first. In case anyone cares about, oh, I got second or I got third. And yeah, we'll also track how many seconds they have, how many thirds they have. So yeah, this is for everybody who doesn't get first, but second and third will be like a constellation prize. Okay, if you find this video helpful, please leave a like for this video and subscribe for more Mix It Up tutorials. If you'd like to talk with me about Twitch, Mix It Up, gaming, life in general, please follow me on twitch.tv/MinisterGold. Alright, so first of all, the version of Mix It Up that I am on is 1.3.0.5. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at some special identifiers that we create. We're going to go to the menu in the top left. We're going to go to events. And we're going to go to the generic category and go to application launch. Now here, you're going to have three special identifiers. You're going to have first claimed. This is called a camel case, where the first word is lowercase and the first letter of the second word is capitalized. So we have first claimed, false. It's globally usable. Second special identifier is called second claimed. Set it to false, globally usable. Third special identifier is called third claimed. Set it to false. And that's with a capital F for each of these. Make it globally usable. And then save it. And so then whenever Mix It Up launches, these special identifiers will be set to false by default. And again, make sure you're using a special identifier to add each of these. Okay, after you do that, we're going to create two currencies. I say two currencies because if you've watched my video on how to make a first command, you will already have a first currency. So if you don't have a first currency, then now would be a good time to do it. So we'll go to the menu in the top left. We will go to currency. If I can find it. Okay, here it is. Okay. So we're going to go to add currency/rank. I called it seconds. I'm calling it seconds as in plural, not just second, because we'll have a second command to claim second, but this is just to add a counter for a particular user who gets second, but this is not to claim second. Make sure you set the acquire rate to disabled, because we're going to give that to them manually. They're not going to acquire it over time. And then save it. It's going to try to give you some additional commands. And don't uncheck those, accept all of those commands. Okay? And then we'll do the same thing after you save it, but for thirds. And again, accept all the commands it tries to give you. Okay? And so now you should have some commands for seconds and thirds. And again, yeah, make sure you have it for first as well if you haven't already done that. Okay, next we're going to go to the commands. We'll look at the first command, second command, and third command. And again, I'm going to briefly review whatever I've already covered for the first command in my first command video. Whatever's new, I'll go over step by step. Okay, let's look at first. Okay, so yeah, I'm not gonna go into detail on this one because I've already covered this in the last video, but really quickly, what this does is anybody who is not first, who tries to get added to first, they're gonna get added to a file, and that file is a list of usernames. And at the very end, we have this chat message that says for the last user, the uses command, who is not first, we tell them, hey, you are this place in line. This many people ahead of you tried to get first and they were not able to. Or, this many people tried to get it, were not able to, minus one person who was able to, who is first. So that's what this does. Okay. This is also something that I cover in my first command video, but I'll briefly go over it with you, what it does. Okay, so okay, this should actually be set to true. Okay, so if the stream is live, if $stream is live equals to true, that means the stream is live, and the first claim is set to false, that means the first has not been claimed. It's going to save their username as the first, because if it's not claimed, that means you're claiming it. So we're saving the username. We're saving what time in the stream they got the first. We're adding a first to this username, the first user. Then we're telling the user in chat, hey, you got first. And then in a special identifier, we're setting first claimed, the first claim special identifier that was initially set on application launch, it was set to false. Now we're setting it to true. It has been claimed. And we're adding the first user to a text file as the first user, so that if someone tries to figure out, hey, who got first, if they try to claim first, it's going to tell them who got first. Okay, so that's what this command is doing. And again, I want to emphasize, I'm going over it briefly because I've already covered this in another video. So if you want more details, please go watch that video. This one is checking if the stream is live. If it's not live, we're telling the user, hey, you can't claim first when the stream is not live. Okay, so that is the first command. Okay, now we'll go to the second command, which I will be going into detail. Okay, this is a lot, but I'll make it make sense. Okay, so first of all, just like with the first command, I gave it a cooldown of 14,400 seconds, which is basically 3 or 4 hours. So after it's used, someone doesn't try to use it again. Or that is, they will not be successful with it. Okay, so this first, we have a bunch of conditionals here. Let's look at the first one. Okay, so to be clear about one thing, you're going to see multiple clauses here. And to add multiple clauses, you click on Add Clause. So the first clause, $ first claimed equals false. That means the first has not been claimed yet. $ stream is live equals true. We're currently streaming. If these conditions are false and true respectively, then we have a chat message that says, you dork, first hasn't been claimed yet. Okay. That may sound kind of harsh. I'm just trying to like joke around. If that's too much for you, change the language. But that's what I'm saying. Okay. So that's what happens if first is not claimed, but you're live right now. Okay, next conditional. Okay. So, and again, the conditionals in the drop down here. Go to the drop down, click on conditional, add it. That's how I've added each of these conditionals. Okay. For this conditional, so this should actually be equal to true. $ stream is live is true. $ first claimed is true. First has been claimed. $ second claimed is false. Second has not been claimed yet. And we want first user to not be equal to the user using the second command. We want the first user and the second user to be different. Okay. So that means if the user who got first tries to use second, it's not going to work for them. Okay, so then in the conditional, we have we're setting this special identifier second user in the camel case format. So the first letter of the second word is capitalized. $user display name and make it globally usable. And we're setting second claimed to true. Again, a special identifier that we set as false when the application first launches. And then the chat message says, good job, second user. You live in the shadow of first user this time. What about next time, though? Exclamation point seconds to check how many seconds you have. Okay? And then we're using the command that we added via making the currency. So the name of the command is add seconds. The arguments we're providing it, where it says optional command arguments, is first $ user display name. This can also be $ second user 1. We're giving that user who successfully claimed a second 1 count for their seconds. Okay, that's what this conditional does. Okay, the next one, unavailable. Okay, so that means they're trying to claim second, but it's already been claimed. Okay, so we got 3 clauses in this conditional. $ first claimed is true. First has been claimed. The stream is live right now. Stream is live equals true. And $ second claimed equals true. Second has also been claimed. And so if all of these are the case, then second is long gone, Buster, is what the chat message says in this conditional. Okay. Next one. This is a generic, like, hey, the stream is not live right now. So $ stream is live does not equal true. Sorry, user display name, first, second, and third attempts only happen when the stream is live. Okay. Next conditional. This is for if second is equal to first. Okay. $ first user equals user display $user display name, the user trying to use the second command. If this is the case, if first user is equal to user display name, then chat message saying, I'm sorry, user display name, you already have first, and you want second too. Stop being so greedy. Save some places for the rest of chat. Okay, so that's what I say if second is equal to first. Or that is if the user using the second command tries to, if the user who is first tries to claim second also. And if $ first claimed is equal to false and the stream is is live, then I have a chat message that says, I guess you like the adoration that comes with being the underdog, because first is still available. Okay. The reason, by the way, the reason why I have all these stupid messages is just because it adds a little, like, you know, oh, I wonder what it'll say. You know, I wonder what all this command will say. So I could have given like a really simple like chat message like, hey, first is still available, but I'm trying to add like a little like spice to it. Okay, so that is the second command. Now let's look at the third command. Okay, again, I give this a cooldown of 14,400 seconds, or that's about like 3 or 4 hours. Okay, $ second claimed equals false. Second has not been claimed yet. The stream is live equals true. $ third claimed equals false. Okay, so both second and false have not been claimed. So I have a chat message that says, so not even gonna try to get second, huh? Okay, so that's what happens if they try to claim third, but second is still available, basically. Okay, next conditional. No placement. That means first, second, and third have all been claimed. Okay. So, or that is a second and third have been claimed. Because if second has been claimed, then that means first has already been claimed as well. But if you want to be redundant about it, you can also put first claim in here. It doesn't hurt. You don't have to, but I'm also putting first claim in here. Okay. So if first, second, and third have been claimed and the stream is live, we have a chat message here. Sorry, bud, we don't have the attention span to count places after 3. Okay. So that's what happens if all of the places have already been claimed and there's nothing else to claim. Okay, third user conditional. So this means they're successfully claiming third. In this conditional, stream is $ stream is live equals true. $ second claimed is equal to true, and $ third claimed equals false. And $ first user does not equal user display name, and $ second user does not equal user display name. That means the first and second user is not the same as the user currently successfully claiming the third command, or claiming the third. So in this conditional, we have a special identifier, and we're setting this to true, make it globally usable. We have another special identifier. We're calling this third user, and we're setting this equal to $user display name, the user using this command, make it globally usable. We have a chat message that says, at least you're on the board, $third user. $first and second user keep looking over their shoulders with paranoia, and they see you. You got this next time. Okay. So that is a chat message they see if they successfully claim third. And then lastly, using the command we created with the currency for thirds, the command type is chat and the command is called add thirds. The optional arguments are $user display name space 1. So we're adding a count of 1 to their thirds. Okay. Again, a generic not live conditional. If $stream is live does not equal true, add a chat message. The chat message reads, just like for the seconds, sorry user display name, first, seconds, and thirds attempts only happen when the stream is live. Okay. Let's see. If first user equals third user conditional. So in this case, if $first user equals $user display name, add a chat message. It just says, has it really been that long? You already forgot you got first? Bruh, you need to spend more time savoring your victories. Okay? That's that conditional. This is if the person who claimed second is the same as the user using the third command. So $second user equals user display name. We add a chat message that says, you couldn't have first, you want to have everything else, huh? Anyone else ever tell you that quantity isn't necessarily quality? Okay, so that is that conditional. And lastly, we have if first it has not been claimed yet. $first claimed equals false, and $stream is live equals true. We add a chat message, which says, not used to winning, huh? First still available. Okay, and that is the third command. Okay, and again, if you want an in-depth analysis of how the first command works, please go watch that video. Any questions you have about that video, feel free to ask and I'll help you out. There's one thing I want to review regarding the first command, and again, you can see this in detail in the first command video, but on Twitch channel outgoing raid completed in the events section, I'm doing a few things. So I'm resetting the first claimed to false, globally usable. This is a special identifier. Then I have, this is a file read and write action. and I'm using count line in files for my first text document, and we're saving that to a special identifier called first count, and then we're putting $ first count here, and for every line that is in this file, we're removing it. So we're essentially deleting every user that is in the first .text file. So we're removing not only whoever successfully claimed first, but everybody after them as well, so that the next stream, we can start that file fresh. Okay? So just wanted to make sure I tell you that I'm doing that. Okay, anyway, that is how to make a first, second, and third command. I'll put it up on my Ko-Fi if you want to download it, if you don't want to do all that work. But otherwise, you know, you can also just follow along with the video and make it. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like and subscribe for more videos like these. If you'd like to talk with me about Twitch, Mix It Up Gaming, life in general, please follow me on twitch.tv/MinisterGold. All right, see ya.